I'm sick and all. I have flu, I have tonsillitis, but I'm really disgusted by the people that actually do this. Sexist tropes. Lack of representation in video games, whether in gender or race. I had enough. Okay, I'm going to link the periodic table of storytelling plots on the description, and there's nothing there that says that there's something sexist about it. Sexist is what you call sexist when you see, the boogeyman that you call sexism in tropes. I had enough of these people saying that this trope is sexist against women. This kind of narrative is sexist to women. What really constitutes as sexist to you? What really is sexist? Is it sexist to make a woman beautiful, according to the trope? Is it wrong to make of is it wrong to actually make yourself make a female character beautiful, a femme fatale? Is it wrong for her to have sexy outfits? Is that the trope that you hate? Go fuck yourself. Seriously. If anything, if anything, the tropes are there because it's a shortcut to not to make a long story, a short story long, but to make a long story short. If you know writing, if you ever wrote something, these tropes are just normal. But to say that a certain trope, a certain archetype, a certain story plot is sexist, you have to prove it. And if you think that say that video game tropes that actually follows the tropes in writing is sexist, then how you're going to change it? You can't, because you're going to use the same trope. It's just that you're going to spin it into your ideological beliefs. That's disgusting. As for lack of representation, I can find that documentary by History Channel years ago named Dragons of Hollywood, where they interviewed several several Asian characters, several Asian actors that made it to Hollywood, and they said that if they said one actor said there that if I'm ever going to choose, if I will be I'll ever choose, if the director told me that it's either I'm going to play a lazy businessman, a lame businessman, or a villain, I'll play the villain because I've got balls. If you the ideologue are having problems on how people are represented or misrepresented, that's going to be my problem. That's going to be others' problem. It's not going to be your problem. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because you don't speak for me. If ever, I respect the artistic freedom of people within the gaming industry. Yeah, sure, you're going to say there are not enough female characters there, so why change it? Why don't you make it? Why should I make you a Caesar salad where this restaurant specializes on steak? Just because people are eating steaks there and you want Caesar salad, it's okay. Because you are apparently the consumer. But people likes the steak. So why should I cater to you? Why should you be offended to me if I ever beg for a Caesar salad? You people disgust me to hell. You disgust me to no end. If if you ever, and I know you always use this narrative that you have that um, minorities and women are misrepresented, lacks the representation of being video games. Oh, that's the stereotype. Fuck yourself. That's it. It's just that it needs to be said. If I have a problem that there are not enough Asian characters that are powerful in the gaming in game titles, that's my problem. Damn over. See you later.